tonight, we are following late-breaking details from federal court in Buffalo. A judge has now sentenced Dr. Eugene Gosy to 70 months behind bars. The Williamsville pain management doctor illegally prescribed painkillers to many of his patients. Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley, who's been following this Gosy case for years now, is live with the latest from downtown Buffalo.
Well, Keith, Dr. Eugene Gosy is the Williamsville pain management doctor who is seen by some as a savior because he helped them with chronic pain when others would not. But others say he is the man who turned patients into opioid addicts because his practice had become too large.
So it's a hard day for all of us, Dr. Gosy's family, and again, those hundreds and hundreds of patients that he had over the years.
The criminal case against Dr. Gosy is now over, and the well-known pain management doctor will be going to prison. Before being sentenced in U.S. District Court in downtown Buffalo, two very different pictures were painted.
This office does not prosecute people. We prosecute violations of federal law.
Government prosecutors said Gosy had lost control of his practice, was taking shortcuts in prescribing narcotic painkillers, and was ignoring red flags that patients were showing signs of addiction.
The Justice Department should have charged him with the murders.
Loretta Jones addressed the court on behalf of prosecutors. She blamed Dr. Gosy for causing the death of her 48-year-old daughter, Elaine, who was under Gosy's care.
And I feel like he's got away with murder.
Defense attorney Joel Daniels argued the doctor was committed to helping people, but the practice got too big too fast. Gosy's Pain Management Center had 40,000 patients that had been referred by doctors all across Western New York because Gosy was the go-to guy for pain management.
There are literally hundreds of former patients who are going to miss him in a big way because to most of those people, he was the answer, and he was their savior.
Before his indictment in April 2016, Dr. Gosy had operated the largest pain management practice in New York State and was prescribing more opiates than any other practice. Many patients and doctors submitted letters on behalf of Dr. Gosy, but victims also wrote to the judge.
Dr. Gosy engaged in criminal conduct by prescribing drugs outside the reasonable practice of medicine and without a legitimate medical purpose.
The judge agreed that Dr. Gosy can voluntarily surrender to U.S. Marshals on November 13th. And the reason for that was brought up in court by defense attorney Joel Daniels, who said Dr. Gosy is facing a possible serious medical condition and needs to undergo more tests before going to prison. Live in downtown Buffalo, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.